I'm still asking myself up until date, what did Floyd Shivambu do to Sizwe Ndlomo? Like, honestly speaking, what did Floyd do to Sizwe Ndlomo? Sizwe is always dealing with Floyd on Twitter. Like, if there is Floyd and Gayton McKenzie among something that is shushu or among something that is trending, you will know that Sizwe Ndlomo will come through and he will bash those two like nobody's business. Yo, so even now, Osizwe it's bashing Floyd Shivambu for the gala dinner of 2 million ticket that Floyd Shivambu is prouding himself of, whereby people have to pay 1 million to meet Mabato and stuff like that. So there's a guy there by the name of Msunuga Yohan Robert there on Twitter who posted and say, imagine paying 2 million to sit next to Floyd, or paying 1 million just to sit next to Mabato. The whole Mabato, 1 million. Then wahleka mjita. Then Usizwe Ndlomo take that post or reposted that thing and said and captioned it, "This is hilarious." So there is a lot that is going on, guys, and I want to just read maybe some of the few comments that Usizwe said when people were asking him, why are you against Floyd and stuff like that. I want you to understand, because I don't understand what Floyd did to Sizwe Ndlomo, but Sizwe it's always up for Floyd. When Floyd is caught in the midst of something, Sizwe Ndlomo will come through. And when Gayton is caught out of something, Sizwe Ndlomo will come through and bash them like agabafuni. Gayton no Floyd Shivambu agabafuni. He hates them with passion. By the way, let's start the show in our own way. Hello and welcome to Latest Daily News. My name is Letu. You are watching the Hot Politicking, aka Intellectual Digestion. Here, that's where we digest politics on an intellectual level. Hence, we always plead with you to have the highest comprehensive skill so that you guys can understand what we're trying to say. And by the way, you are allowed to disagree with us, but disagree with us in a respectful way in the comment section so that we can be able to attend to you, because once you are disrespectful, we don't even attend your comment. We just say "Giyahlanya logo" and leave. So if you want to raise a point, please try to be respectful so that your point can be valid. Then someone said there, Floyd is becoming a clown of politics, in the comment section of that poster that Sizwe retweeted and said, "This is hilarious." Then Sizwe said, "Bruh, like imagine." Then Sizwe himself posted some sort of a poster on Twitter and said, "Floyd thinks people are going to pay 2 million to sit with him. Lol, bro, people don't even comment on your post." and just cost of data. People, they can't even pay data eventually. He's trying to say people can't even pay data to support Floyd. So imagine now having to pay 2 million just to sit next to him. Like, really, it doesn't make any logical sense. Yeah, now I understand this one. Then someone commented as well and said, "Floyd Shivambu's political suffering gives me joy." Then Sizwe captioned that and said, "It doesn't give me joy, but we told him and he did not listen. Look now." Yeah, but then I remember even when Floyd was leaving EFF, Sizwe warned Floyd Shivambu and said, if EFF was leaving as a whole to join EMK party, it was going to be something better. But now when he leaves alone, I don't think he's going to survive there. And it happened as he projected. And even when things started becoming tense on MKP, Sizwe was one of the people who warned Floyd and said, you will have it tough, my guy. You will have it tough, my guy. And Floyd thought he's joking. And things happened according to what Sizwe Ndlomo has said. Then someone also commented and said, he was arrogant. He even blocked you. Then Sizwe said, now the country has blocked him. No. But now the country has... now the country has blocked Floyd Shivambu. Then someone said, let's wait for the gala dinner and we'll come back to your statement. Akere Libo Thomas, People will pay that amount to sit next to Floyd. Basin mente batlo li swabisa. Athi asizokhomenta sincim. Guys will be sitting there got free. But the guys who will be sitting there will get there free. That's what he was trying to say. Uthen mnci. Like bafasa mnci uthe mcim. But guys will be sitting there got free. Then eventually, if that's the case, and maybe declared like an insane amount of money while the people who are there got there for free, it comes to be money laundering. Then it just changed to be money laundering. That's money laundering on its own. Apart from that, so hey, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. That will be money laundering. Like that will be money laundering. That will be money laundering. Like honestly speaking, it's gonna be money laundering, and Floyd A might find himself in deep trouble for that if it's proven to be true. By the way, if it happens and it's proven to be true. Then someone said, in politics, access is currency. Whether we like it, whether we like the individual or not, big business pay for influence, information, and positioning. It and positioning. Sorry, it's not about loving the politician. It's about protecting future interests. Then Sizwe responded and said, access to people who are politicians with power. Yes, Floyd is not that. That's true. I remember I saw a Galatina of the ANC where people were paying, like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was like close to 350,000 rand to sit next to President Ramaphosa. And I saw the Galatina of MKP, I think it was 600 to sit next to Zuma. The one of EFF, it was 1.2 million to sit next to Julius. I think, yeah, I've seen people paying. That is why Siso said access to people with access to people who are politicians with power. So not just ordinary politicians, but politicians with power. Yes, Floyd is not that. Floyd doesn't have power, which is true, by the way. Then someone said, I've been noticing South Africans have been blue ticking his every post. Sorry, his every post. With one of this thing of not having punctuation sign, punctuation marks, guys, is a problem. Say, I've been noticing South Africans have been blue ticking his every post. Yo, guys, this one I don't understand, Bafnutin. I think they wanted to say, I've been noticing South Africans have been blue ticking every post, not his every post because it loses meaning. Every post, we didn't have to discuss. It just come natural, ignoring that man. Then sis was like, bruh, go check his Instagram. Bone dry. It's true. I saw his Instagram. Like, I think he has like 15 likes and stuff like that. And he used to have 5,000 and something when he was still in EFF. And then someone said, and if it was, so he wanted to say if it was Julius, and he said if it Julius requesting 5 million, you wouldn't even say anything because you nonsense people are scared of him. Since we leave Floyd alone, chief, and let him do his thing like others. Yeah. Then Caesar said, I'm not scared of Julia of anyone, but Julia's actuality has power. Even Gayton is a minister. Floyd umuntu nje. Just like you and me. Yo! Caesar! Then someone said, you have serious problem when leave Floyd alone to do what he wants. Now do what you want. Awungeni ndawo guti what he is doing with his party Galadina. Yes, then that's how Caesar responded. Yes, but I'm not asking you guys for money. I do what I want with my own resources. That's true. Then someone said, we jammed so nicely in season almost too. Bro was like a kid in in candy store. When I left, he said, what time you back tomorrow? I said, nigga, spend some time with your family. Then someone said lol. Then Caesar responded and said lol. Then someone said, so you following him everywhere? Then Caesar responded, yes, I follow him. I've always liked Floyd. Then O'Brien said, nah, you don't like the guy. Ever since you two had a squabble here on X, you have never forgiven the guy. It is in your nature to keep grudges and never let go. Floyd is now like Vusi Tembekwayo in your hate list. You have taken a decision to give. Sorry, give me a second, because you've taken to give them a hell. Sorry, give them hell anytime they flop. Mara, that sounds true though. Then Caesar said, "Let me tell you something. If I don't like a dude, I don't pretend to. Floyd was fine with me until he pulled that stupid shit. Yo, Caesar." Then someone is so politic. Then une picture my buene said, "Sugar, you are scared of Julius. You comment on all politics and hide when he fumbled on live TV. And Julius Malema has no power. You are just delusional as he is. If you think that's the case, okay, let's use your own reasoning then. I'm not. Let's use your own reasoning then. If I am scared of him, he obviously is powerful then. Isn't he? Lol. But that's true. If you say someone is scared of Julius, then it means Julius is powerful. Then I agree with it. Then someone said, actually, you are scared of Julius, bro. No need to act like you're not. You will definitely never speak of him the way you speak of Floyd or Vuzitembewayo, no matter how wrong he is. Lol. Then said, yes, because Julius is not a fraud. I don't speak badly about Sol Penduga either, for example. Does that mean I'm scared of him? Yes, I remember there was an altercation because of because of Sol Penduga and Sizwen Lomo on Twitter as well. Then someone said, what stupidity shit? Visit Bushiri or starting my boy?" Then Sizwe like all of it. But see, sure, Sizwe, when are you inviting that fraud of my boy to Kaya? Sizwe was like, lol, shame, man. Don't do that. He's just lost in the wilderness. Shame. Actually, you don't speak bad about anyone. You never sugela anyone. Then Sizwe was like, yes, that's true. Then, hey guys, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, see, people, what I smell here, people want to fight Sizwe, but they come back to their senses and be like, but the guy is telling the truth. The guy is telling the truth. The guy is telling the truth. So it's tough for them. It's tough. Like honestly, it's tough for Floyd, Shem. But Sizwe, it's on Floyd, Shem. Yo, guys. I loved him. So I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what you guys think, but I think in the Sizwe no Floyd, it's not gonna end anytime soon, Shem. It's not gonna end. By the way, let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'm coming back. Maybe, okay, I'm gonna come back with nothing less than 3 videos today. If I came with less, I'm gonna come with 3. I'm gonna post this video now in the morning. There's a video that I'm gonna make about the ANC giving conditions of who can be a councillor, and also talk on the same video. I'm going to talk about Cyril Ramaphosa threatening those who want him to resign from the ANC. Then I'm going to move also and bring another video about what's happening in Gauteng, about the hypocrisy of the DA after Panyaza won the motion of no confidence. They can't sleep. They're having sleepless nights. So I'm going to come back and make those videos before the end of the day. And then if something breaks out, and also I saw that Brian Mohotsi, it's there in the Madlanga Commission, and if he says something of national importance and interest, I'm gonna come and post here. I'm gonna make a video about that. So for now, let me love and leave you. Let's meet each other on the comment section. By the way, before I forget, I'm gonna make a video, another one about Tutula and AfriForum looking like the same group, because like they're demonstrating or they're possessing the same characters recently. By the way, let me love and leave you. Bye bye.